Have you ever fought with your brother or sister over something? Well, today we have a story about two brothers whose fight became the biggest fight in all of human history. And it all started with a job. Adam and Eve had two sons. The first son was called Cain. The second son was called Abel. They grew up together in the same home, they ate the same food, they played in the same fields, they had the same mum and the same dad. But as they grew older, something became very clear. Cain and Abel were very, very different from each other. Cain loved working with the ground. He loved digging the soil, planting seeds, and watching things grow. He was a farmer. Abel loved being outside with animals. He loved feeding them, caring for them, and keeping them safe. He was a shepherd. Two brothers, two different gifts, two different paths, and God loved them both. Cain worked in his fields every single day. He woke up early every morning. He dug the hard ground, he planted his seeds carefully, he pulled out the weeds, he watered his crops, and when harvest time came, his fields were full of beautiful vegetables and fruit. Cain was proud of his work. Abel woke up every morning and went out to look after his sheep. He made sure they had enough grass to eat. He made sure they had clean water to drink. He kept them safe from wild animals, and when a little lamb got lost, Abel went looking for it until he found it. Abel was proud of his work too. Both brothers worked hard. Both brothers did their best. Both brothers loved what they did. But soon, something was going to happen that would test both of them in a very big way. Cain and Abel were different in many ways, but there was one thing they both had in common, and that one thing is something you and I have in common too. Even though Cain and Abel were so different from each other, they both had a family that loved them. They both had a God who cared for them, and they both had gifts and talents that were special and unique. Cain's gift was farming. Abel's gift was shepherding. Neither gift was better than the other. Neither brother was more important than the other. They were just different.
And that is okay. Because God made every single person different on purpose. He gave each of us our own special gifts, our own special talents, our own special path to walk. Just like Cain and Abel. The problem is not being different from each other. The problem comes when we stop being happy with our own gifts and start wishing we had someone else's. But that is a story for next time. See you in episode 2 of The First Brothers, Cain and Abel, only on Bible Stories Alive.
And now, here is today's lesson for every child watching. God made every single person special and different. Maybe you are good at drawing. Maybe your friend is good at singing. Maybe your brother is good at football and you are good at reading. That is okay. We do not all have to be the same. Never look at what someone else has and feel sad about what you have, because your gift, your talent, is exactly what God planned for you. Be proud of who you are. Work hard at what you love and always be kind to your brothers and sisters, because family is one of God's greatest gifts. God bless you, and we will see you in the next episode. Subscribe to Bible Stories Alive, where the greatest stories ever told come alive for every generation.